Hey, my name is Mark Romanack. If you're in the market for an affordable fishing boat, check out the SmokerCraft 161 Pro Angler. It's a great value and a great fishing boat. The SmokerCraft 161 Pro Angler is 16 foot down the center line, has an 81-inch beam and a maximum horsepower capacity of 60 horses. The 161 designation on this boat indicates that it's a single console like what I'm sitting in front of here. A single console boat in a small boat like this makes a lot of sense because it opens up the boat. I really like a single console. It gives you much more usable space for fishing. The console on this model is very straightforward, but it's also very functional. All of your gauges are up here where you can easily see them. Of course, you got your fuel gauge, you got your miles per hour, you got your RPM. It comes standard with a fishing sonar that mounts up here on this flat surface. There's enough room up here if you wanted to mount a second sonar unit, you could as well, or maybe a GPS unit. And then all your toggle switches are down here, and what I like about them is they're positive and they're lit. So when you turn one of these toggle switches on, you can see the light on, so you know, say for example, you turn the bilge pump on to remind you to turn it off. The light's a good reminder. Rod storage in the 161 is down the port side here. It's a nice big box. It's a lockable box. And when you open it up, you can see that there's plenty of room for lots of rods in here. That's a 7-foot rod, so it easily takes a 7-foot rod. And I'd estimate there's enough space in there to put about 6 rods, which is very, very nice storage in a 16-foot boat. I just jumped over to the starboard side for a second, and there's another storage compartment on this side. It's not lockable, it's an open configuration, but it's just ideal for storing bulky items like a life jacket. I've got a landing net, one of those foldable landing nets in here, and then other hard to store things like your navigation light poles fit in here very, very nicely. So this is a very unique box, good location, and very functional. The 161 Pro Angler has got a great raised casting platform here in the back of the boat. It's not large, but it's plenty big enough for one person to fish back here with complete comfort. This is going to be a good location to be casting for bass or walleye or crappie, you name it. Underneath my feet here is some good important storage as well. There's tackle storage underneath here, and there's also storage for your cranking battery. So this space is very well used. Up on the bow of the 161, things really start to get interesting. Of course, there's an elevated casting platform here. It's all carpeted, so it's very plush. Very nice fishing platform up here. This is going to be an ideal situation for targeting all kinds of game fish. But below my feet are some very important features as well. Of course, there's an aerated live well up here on the bow. It's a large live well. It's also divided, which allows you to sort your catch, which is a very nice feature. You also have a couple of dry storage compartments up here, plenty big for large tackle bags. You also are going to house your electric motor up here. And what I like about this boat is it comes with an electric motor standard, and it also has a quick disconnect on that electric motor. So you can put the electric motor on when you need it, and then you can take it off and stow it if you don't need it. And there's also other little things, like for example, there's an integrated storage compartment, just the right size to put the controller for your electric motor. I tell you what, this boat is very well thought out. It's an intelligent fishing machine. The SmokerCraft 161 Pro Angler is an excellent single console fishing boat. If you want to know more about this model, go to SmokerCraft.com, check them out online, or better yet, go to a SmokerCraft dealer and see one of these in person.